morning, everybody. I'm like, so, okay, everything's working. We got a dog, we got a Lindsey, a violin, everything. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. This is early for me to be looking like, you know, camera ready. I normally don't get, you know, ready until like late in the afternoon. I'm not much of a morning person. I'm like a 2 in the morning person. So anyways, but this is for, I wanted to do it early because I feel like Europe has gotten the short end of the stick, and you guys are like staying up till 2 in the morning, you know, your time, or even worse hours to watch my stream. So I wanted to do one that was a little bit more appropriate for your time. So I would love to see where people are watching from. I saw someone saying they're from Norway. Thank you, Anavar. She says I look beautiful. Yeah, book club was 2 a.m. Yes, I was so impressed that so many of you guys stayed up so late. Okay, we got, wow, Texas, Czech Republic, Chicago, Mexico, Germany, Belgium, Austria, Italy, Czech Republic, Russia. This is so cool. I just love seeing you guys. Oh, Arizona, hometown, Hungary, but, and Alaska. Alaska. Have you seen the proposal? Alaska. If you guys have not seen the proposal, it's one of my favorite rom-coms. It is so cute. Sandra Bullock, love her. Ryan Reynolds, love him. So yeah, so good. Missouri. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you hear that? Love a good neck pop. Okay. California, just like me. Betty White. Yes, how could I forget? Betty White is also in the proposal. One of my favorite people. Like, if I can be a grandma that embodies Betty White's energy and spirit, I think I will have made it. Like, wouldn't that be a fun goal to be like, my goal in life is to be the Betty White of my generation. I want to be the go-to female actress when I'm, you know, 80 years old. Okay, so I need a puppies. Okay, so let's see. For any of you who are here for the first time for one of my violin practicing streams, it's literally that. I have not, you know, I have not prepared anything. I have not warmed up at all. So that's why I'm like literally warming up my hands. This is something, a little side note. I do this all the time. You might have seen me do this, but I always do it backstage before I play, before I go on stage, to actually like warm up my hands. They're cold and I got to get the blood pumping through them. So I like put them on my neck, sometimes in my armpits, to yeah, warm them up, because it's weird to play with like cold hands. So anyways, but yeah, so I will mess up a lot in this stream because it's the purpose is to practice, not to perform. I'm going to grab my book really quick. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I've never had to use this. Be right back. Oh, no. Whoa. Okay, that was a short be right back, but I'm here. Okay. As many of you know that were here last time, I have not yet gotten a music stand. Lindsey sent me options and then I didn't respond because I was like, ooh, I was thinking about it. And that's the worst thing I could possibly do. When I think
I was just going to say, you never...
I know, I never responded. You were so on it, like immediately. Lindsey sent me like 4 options of music stands because she was just like that. And I looked at them and thought, ooh, those are cool. I need to pick one. And that was the end of that. That is my life in a nutshell. Like, I should do that. Butterfly. Like, I'm an extreme case, I think, of ADD, and I just was never medicated. But, you know, I've dealt in other ways. Like being a dancing violinist. Okay, you guys are like, is she ever going to play music? And the answer, oh, I just pressed a button. This is why I need a music stand. I was trying to move my sheet music book. Okay, so I'm going to start with some exercises just to warm up my fingers even more than my neck can, just to get them moving. Like I said, I will make lots of mistakes. I'll be out of tune because this is a warm-up. So I'm going to show you how I warm up. as I try to stare at the book that's flat on the table. Okay, so these are just some little like scale type exercises. Okay. So that's an important thing for violinists out there or anybody. When I'm practicing, it's so important. If you make a mistake, don't just like play through it, ignore it, like fix it. Otherwise, my mom would always say, you're learning it wrong, you're practicing it wrong, you know, because I've been enforcing bad habits. And anyway, so, and also the point of this exercise is to like get the shape of my hand in the appropriate place and to practice, you know, because your hand can shift a little bit, you know, and to start your practice off with having your hand in the right frame. And once something, I'm very proud of myself. I've been working on this really hard this year. Since I had time off touring, I've always played with a flat pinky like that. I don't know if you can see, but I'm like double jointed in my pinky. And so anyways, it would like make this straight line and then bend just at that last knuckle. I can't, how do I show you? Anyways, but it would be a straight pinky. It gets exhausted that way and hyperextended. So I've been working on changing my hand position. I know that looks like a tiny change, but from this to this, learning to reach back with the one rather than flex with the pinky like that, you know, just, and anyways, it's been a lot of work to change something that I've done for, you know, over 20 years, but it's been pretty cool to see that now I can play with a bent pinky instead of a flexed pinky. Anyways, something I've been working on, really excited about that tiny change. Working for months on a pinky, but big deal. So this exercise really helps me to practice the appropriate hand shape. Okay, sorry, this might be so boring to you, but if don't worry, I will play like songs later. I'm just going to continue with this warm up for a little bit so that I can actually play the songs, you know, decently well. Okay. That wasn't perfectly in tune, so I'm going to do it again. Oh, I'm struggling with this one. Again. So sometimes the pinky wants to be a little flat because it's bent, and I'm still getting good at that technique. And by bent, I don't know if you can see, but look at that nice little shape. It's like hard to see. It's a bend. There's a bend to my pinky. Little victories. You gotta really celebrate those, okay? Or what do I actually? It was Lily Singh. She put it in her book that she came out with a couple years ago, and it was like when we first met and were first becoming friends. I remember we went to dinner, and at that time I was working on you know, like an exercise with making my pinky stronger. And anyways, because the pinky's such a weak muscle, like you have to consistently work on it. And I like showed her and I was like, look at it, you know, and she was like, this girl's insane, because she's been practicing like every day on a pinky motion and she's really proud of it. Anyways, but it was kind of a funny moment for Lily and I, but it's really, you have to like work on all these little tiny fine things to be able to do something, you know, like the violin, where a tiny millimeter, that's flat, like it's the tiniest difference for every single, you know, inflection. So yeah, little things are important. Okay, anyways, thanks for being here. I'm gonna do just a few more of these warm-ups and then I will start to play some music. One more time, that one wasn't good. So not only is this a really great exercise for, you know, the positioning and the dexterity of the fingers, but it's also a really great exercise using the full length of the bow and being able to, you know, distribute your bow evenly. And anyways, so so this gets both things. So I highly recommend these kind of exercises. I'm using the Shradiak book. I love this book. And honestly, I usually just use the same like few pages of it because they're so good and they just help me so much. So Shradiak. Boring, but that's what you gotta do. Boring. But it's okay, because then you get to play pretty music. Yeah, okay, the idea that practicing is like fun is just such a bad concept. Playing is fun, but practicing usually involves really boring stuff. And that's with anything. Do you think like soccer players like love kicking the ball at the goal over and over and over again? Probably not. Like playing is fun, but practice is, you know, to expect that practice will always be fun or that you can learn to make it fun is kind of a unfair setting yourself up for failure notion. Practice is practice. But then, you know, making moments of it fun is really important so that you stick with things and don't give up and don't get discouraged. Now I'm going to play a little bit of a classical piece. This is Allegro Brillante. I played a little bit of this last time. Oh, Blue Violin says practice is fun. I'm glad you think that. That's amazing. I mean, maybe it is for some people. I think for most people, though, just saying, my experience is usually I have to say, I have to practice. I need to I need to go practice. I'm never like, woo! Can't wait to play scales. But for some people, I'm really glad that some people do love it. All right, here we go. Let's try some classical. And because, again, this is a practice session, not a performance, I will be stopping a ton and fixing things. See, I didn't reach my second finger quite far enough back. Also, an interesting thing is a lot of intonation problems can be fixed by not just sliding your fingers around. That's kind of the quick and easy way. The best way to fix intonation problems is to realize that your hand was probably in the wrong position. Like maybe I was like this, and so the second finger didn't fall where it was supposed to be, rather than being like this. That's something I've been working on a lot, is just really trying to fix the hand positioning so that I can rely on my hands more and less guesswork. That's the best way. Sorry, I just started. My intonation's pretty better done. Funny, when I was a kid, now I'd have recitals, and this is like 8-year-old Lindsay having her little recital, and I remember whenever I'd make a mistake, I'd do what I just did. I'd be like focus face, and then I'd like make a face as I'd continue, and my mom was always sitting there, and she'd just be like, and she would be like, Lindsay, if you didn't make the face, most people wouldn't know you made a mistake. She's like, but this face.
You need to make that face full time.
Yeah, if I just played the whole song like that, I'd look like Mr. Bean. Loved Mr. Bean growing up. So yeah, that's a great idea. So either make the focus face or make the mess up face. Don't try to do both. But yeah, she goes, Lindsay, don't make the face. So luckily now, when I'm performing, I don't make the face anymore. Years of practice. Lindsay went, oh. Maybe I'm just not aware. Okay, let's start from the top. No! My intonation is really getting me today. I apologize. Finger is so hard to stretch up to the fourth. No. Oh man, I might come back to this later because I'm really struggling with this one today. I was killing this the other day. We're gonna come back to that. To work on this song is because shifting in it is so crazy, and so I thought this would really help me with intonation and shifting, because I played this song before, mastered it when I was a senior in high school, and now I'm coming back to it like, oof, this was crazy. But yeah, it also has some double stop sections. drop section. Double stops are great. That's even worse than the face. Luna, come here. Come on. She keeps like scratching my leg. Luna, it's hard to focus when you're scratching my leg and I play the violin. Okay. What do you want? Yes? Yes? Can you sit on your pillow that I've provided for you right here? This dog has like the best life ever, and she just acts so like, oh, but life is so hard. Okay, you've forgotten your roots. You forgot that you came from the streets. Okay, all right, we're just gonna hide. Anxiety much?
I understand it.
I understand, yeah. I have the most like sweet and anxiety-ridden dog. Look at her. Yeah, that's this is Luna's life always. Just like, can I hide behind my mom? Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna just so you know, I'm gonna start taking requests in a little bit as a reward for you guys listening to me play scales and butcher this classical song. So prepare your requests. Lindsay will start typing them into this Google Doc for me as I try to butcher this one more time. Okay. That's a little more like it's how it's supposed to sound. just finally warming up. That's way too hard of a song to play when you're not warmed up at all. So anyways, that's a little closer to how I like to play it and how it's supposed to sound. So thank you for your patience. But that's also part of, like I said, practicing, warming up. You have to get through that like stage of like, why does it feel like I've never done this before? There, that's it. Okay. I should probably just warm up before I do these. I get embarrassed messing up over and over and over again. So I should probably warm up before I start practicing in front of you guys so I don't get embarrassed. So I can play like that. And not the other. Yeah. Because I promise I can play. Okay. Alright, I see a bunch of requests. I'll start with one of mine and then I'll take one of these other requests. There's some fun ones in the in the chat as well. Yeah, you don't have to request only Lindsey songs. You can request whoa! Dark Soul just gifted a ton of subs. What, how many did you just give? Yeah, 25 subs. Dark Soul, thank you for gifting so many subs. That's amazing. Love that. I don't know, it makes me so happy when I see that you guys gift subs to each other. Also want to go through and just thank the Night of Zach for subscribing with Prime. Woohoo! Let's see, Red Jedi cheering, Red Jedi giving out a sub as well. Thank you so much. Base Fairy subscribed. Raven cheered, Margot cheered, Warren cheered, MK Freak cheered, Dark Soul gave out, whoa, did you give out another set earlier? 25 subs gifted earlier by, anyways, amazing. Dark Soul, thank you so much. Turbo Gaming subscribed, thank you. Angus for subscribing. Jadenet subscribed. Let's see. Melina K gifted a sub as well. Thank you. Dragon subscribed. Duo Maxwell subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. USA Bioman subscribed again. Thank you. And Dark Soul subscribed. Thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. Okay, we got C Webstar and Senketsu. Adam subscribed and the other two cheered. Okay, Zane subscribed for 4 months. Thank you, Zane. Yeyu subscribed for 6 months. Thank you so much, you guys are the best. And MK Freak subscribed as well. So love you guys. Thank you. And by the way, I'm so excited to the possibility to do this, like if and when we get to tour again. Sounds so fun to me. Like I love the idea of warming up backstage and being able to stream, or just like hanging out with my crew backstage. Like I think we'll be able to be really creative and have a ton of fun with this. So this is not just a COVID thing. I'm really, really enjoying. Like someone was asking me what's one of the things I've enjoyed the most that I've started since the COVID thing happened and all the different things I've tried, and I've tried a lot of different things. One of the things I've enjoyed the most is actually these Twitch streams. I find them really just refreshing and fun. I like engaging with you guys this way. It feels like such a small, like tight-knit community, almost like it did when I first started my career, like that same small, like intimate vibe, and I love that. Because I don't get that at shows anymore, and I definitely don't feel like I get that through a lot of my social media, but I feel like I get that here. Also, if you guys subscribe, you get all the cute little emojis. You also get access to the subscriber-only Discord. And I just realized I was actually really sick the last week, so I apologize that I didn't go on there hardly at all. I just, like, I don't know, I had sick brain. But I go on there at least once a week to the subs-only Discord and answer all the questions. So you get access to that if you're a subscriber. Also, all the money that is raised from my Twitch goes to the Upside Fund, which is my charity where I give back to people in our own community who are going through medical issues and or can't pay bills and whatnot, you know, and especially at this time, it's been really a joy to be able to keep that fund alive. And I want to thank you guys for helping and, you know, making a difference to so many people. And that is what all the money from this goes to. Okay, so now I'm going to play, I'll play the arena because that was requested. Too, because it's just such a good bridge. Ooh, if I can remember it. So I saw, it's kind of funny as I'm playing, I'm like also keeping one eye on the chat. So I saw someone commenting that they love this bow. This bow is pretty freaking cool. It's red, it's carbon fiber, even the hair, you know, I mean, I know you have eyes, you can see. But in case you're colorblind, the hair is red too. I'm just trying to be sensitive to everyone's needs. This is actually a bow that was given to me by the piano guys. Stephen Sharp Nelson, the cellist of the piano guys, designed and created all these custom, or you know, his own custom bows, and then he reproduced them. So anyways, they're now for sale. You can get them through the piano guys. This one's called Ziggy. They named them all. Anyways, pretty cool. I really like this bow a lot. It's great quality. It's a little bit heavier, so if you like a slightly, like just slightly, if you like a slightly like heavier bow, because some are lighter, some are heavier. This one's on the heavier side. Okay. Oh, I saw lots of other good questions in here. Someone asked an interesting question. They said, how did you realize that you could play Don't Let This Feeling Fade and Roundtable Rival together? Because we did that on tour. It was super fun. I loved that combo. We'd be playing Roundtable, and then it would just like mesh into Don't Let This Feeling Fade, and then at the end I would play the last chorus. I would play the chorus from Roundtable Rival over the melody and production of Don't Let This Feeling Fade. It was really fun, and so it kind of was this mashup that went back and forth between the two songs. And how I realized that we could do that, I mean, I feel like that's one thing that I'm like really good at. I don't always say I'm the greatest writer. It's something that like makes me really nervous. Like writing for me is hard. Mashing things up and being creative with music, I'm very good at that. And so I really enjoy finding ways to like lay songs on top of each other, figuring out, and also a lot of times it just comes down to, is the key signature the same, close enough at least that you can like jump from one to the other without people's ears being like, what? Or you have to do some kind of a modulation to get there, but usually it depends on key signature and tempo that makes it easy. And so both those songs were in a very similar tempo. We had to change them slightly, and they happened to be in the same key, so it made it possible to do. And they both had that same kind of pounding drum, and so for me it was just kind of a like no-brainer. And also, Don't Let This Feeling Fade was originally written to be a sequel to Roundtable Rival. Spoiler alert.
What was the one that you did on the European Artist Tour that went into Lost Girls, and you kind of meshed them together?
Oh yeah, we did, on the European tour, it was Elements. Okay. We took Elements and we meshed Lost Girls. So that doo-doo, boom, boom. Yeah, that little chime from Lost Girls was in Elements. And then also in the middle of the little pre-chorus build of Elements, you hear Lost Girls. And anyways, it was kind of fun. I just love layering songs. And that one, they were totally different tempos, and I think they were even different keys, if I remember. We just changed the key of Lost Girls and the, stuff to match over it. So you can be really creative when you're melding stuff, even if it's not the same key. You can change keys, you can change tempos, and it just, for me, is do the melodies work if you lay them on top of each other? And it's fun because a lot of times the answer is it can work if you just put it in the right place. I also loved, I think one of my favorite mashups, it wasn't a mashup at all, it was a transition. My favorite one we ever did, and this one, I don't even know how this came to me. I think I was playing Beyond the Veil, and I realized that you could, you could, instead of hard stopping at the end of Beyond the Veil, da 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 da, it ended on the same note that we started Phantom of the Opera on, with that big duh, and so we would end Beyond the Veil yeah, that's how it ends. And then we go. Oh, it was so fun every night, and people were like, yeah, that was my favorite, probably transitional song tying moment that I ever did, because it was just so exciting. No one expected it. They thought we were ending, and then their heads would explode when Phantom of the Opera started, actually. Okay, I feel like there was a few other questions, but I've forgotten them. Oh, I saw people being like, oh, Derek Hoff, whenever I play at the arena, people always remember it, ties them to Derek Hoff. That was my first time ever trying any sort of ballroom. Love working with Derek. He's just a gem. It was funny, on my last violin practice stream, he called me in the middle of the stream, and I answered. I was like, what up, Derek? Actually, I called him back, and we played phone tag, and I have no idea why he called still. Derek? Oh, yeah. Well, I did call him back, don't worry. Maybe he was just calling to chat and catch up. Anyways, love Derek. And it's funny how songs will take you to moments. When I play the arena, I always, go back to the arena music video. I think of that as I play it. But also another really strong memory that's now tied to the arena for me, I always go to the Evanescence tour, because that's how we started that show. And that was probably my favorite, that was one of my favorite tours and shows we've ever done. And when we would come out playing that song, just the energy, the excitement every night, because either we were setting the stage for Evanescence, or they had set the stage for us. And so there was just this incredible energy every night on that tour. It was so fun. Oh, someone says collab with BB Rexa. You know, it's funny. I love BB. She and I are actually like, I mean, friends is a strong word. I wouldn't say we're friends. We're in between like acquaintances and friends, but I really like BB. It's actually funny. She sampled one of my songs. So I'm in a BB Rexa song. What song was it? Small Doses or something? She took the intro from, or the little tagline from First Light, and it's in her song. And it's funny, a lot of people were like I wrote that song, and then I think they came out about the same time, because she actually worked with the same producer and heard me writing it, and she was like, I want to use that. So I think hers might have even come out before mine, and so everyone's like, Lindsey sampled a BB song, and I'm like, no, BB sampled a Lindsey song. Anyways, kind of funny. It's like
Lindsey Stirling story.
I know, right? It's so true. I was like, oh, you just can't win sometimes. It's like, of course she released hers first. What will the next music video be? Oh, fun story about that. I'm actually going to location scout 3 locations today to possibly get ready to film 3 music videos. At least 2. Hopefully 3. But I can't even tell you, I'm so excited for these. I'd love to see in the comments what you guess these are gonna be, because I bet you're right. There's not many left from Dark Side. Everybody loves Dark Side. Maybe. Masquerade. Maybe. Masquerade's honestly one of my favorite songs from the Artemis album. So fun. So fun. You guys haven't guessed one of them yet, which is surprising to me, because again, this other song is one of my favorites on the album. There's not many left, so I guess it kind of... I've done a lot of music videos for the Artemis album, probably more than almost any other album except my first. Okay. Anyways, I will stop chatterboxing. I was here to play. Wow, a lot of people... Oh, I'm not going to say that because it'll give it away. And on that note, I will play a little bit of Masquerade and Dark Side. Actually, I was listening to this the other day and I totally forgot. There's like this crazy run there that I'd been forgetting. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to remember to do that in the show because I'd totally forgotten it. So fun. Yeah, that song just gets me super pumped, especially as I think about the music video idea, which I'm so excited about. Spoiler alert, that's one of them. Also, I will just say, I don't really know any other artists that location scouts for their own locations. Just saying. I actually don't think anyone. That's a very rare thing for an artist. Luna? Yes? Just want to be heard? Okay. Oh, Bittersweet Symphony. About that melody, it lasts the entire song and it's still just so sweet and good, and it's just a few whole notes, not a tricky melody, just so soothing to the ears. Hold on, I'm gonna grab, wait, hold on. Hold on, be right back. I had to get my phone, it was charging. I want to listen to some of these requests. I know it, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. It's someone requested Rasputin. Yes, I freaking love that song. Rah, rah, Rasputin. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 ba. There was a certain man. Oh, actually, I don't need to listen to it, I remember it. By the way, Spun is everything. Yeah, so you guys know Rasputin, right? It's that TikTok song that everybody's going wild about. There was a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong, and his eyes were flaming gold. I don't think it'd be very good if I played that in the melody, because it's just da 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 man from Russia. TikTok of that yet. That's a sin. Oh, can I just tell you guys, TikTok? I've been trying so hard to be good at TikTok, and like, thank you. And just have, I mean, everybody does. There's like so many misses. You'll like work really hard in a video, and then it just like does not perform, and you're like, ah! But it's fine. It's fine. I'm actually enjoying it. But it's just a funny like love-hate relationship I have. It used to just be hate. Now it's like a love-hate, which is so healthy. Remember that, kids. Toto's Africa. Melodies are literally just
same. Yeah.
Gonna make a while to take me away from you. But when it's a voice, it sounds fine. It's a little annoying when it's a violin. I'm trying to remember. It'd probably be cool if I could do the harmonies. Cool. The Wellerman song. Oh, ABBA, Dancing Queen. Ooh, I'm gonna redo that. Oh, I love ABBA. Someone else requested another ABBA song I saw. Another one? Give me Man After Bidding. There's not a soul out there. Okay. Fun. Yeah, I love ABBA. That Best of ABBA CD when I was a kid. Would just dance my little, like seriously, dance my heart out to that song. All ABBA. Okay, let's see. All right, I'll do a Lindsey song now. Let's do Dark Side. So I promised I'd do that. I didn't do it earlier. Laura Larson. Just saw a question. Question. Let me go up and make sure I understood it, because it was kind of long and I was trying to play. So I was like, what is that thing? Okay, so 00B2B3C40. Anyways, your question about practicing. So do you consider this part? Basically, do I consider this part of practicing when I'm just picking random songs and playing them? Is that practice time? Or is this just fun for you? I would say it's half and half. When I practice, I like divide it into two. Like playing is practicing. It's like, but you have to make sure you're playing correctly. Otherwise, it's, you know, doing the opposite. It's taking you in a bad direction if you're practicing or if you're playing incorrectly. So I always spend a good portion of my practice, usually, unless I have something specific that I, you know, need to get ready for, like a performance or, you know, and I'm trying to remember my songs, but then that's practicing. But I would spend part of my practice doing something classical. I spend part of my practice working on vibrato technique. I spend part of my practice working on intonation through those exercises. But that's not my whole practice. I think, you know, unless I'm really struggling with something, I'll make that my whole practice. But usually that's like half my practice. And then the second half of my practice is playing songs I either need to learn, or just playing to play, like just playing, so that I can enjoy what I've prepared to do and just get my, you know, but because that is good for you too. It's just not the most important thing to do. So yeah, that I would consider this practice, especially if I went back and fixed all the things that I maybe didn't like. Like there's plenty of things as I'm playing that I'm like, oh, I don't like the way I played that. But because I'm just kind of playing for you guys, I'm not going to fix every little thing, especially when I'm playing one of my own songs. So normally I would go back and I would fix things, and that's when I consider it practice. So this isn't quite practice because I'm not fixing anything. Okay, let's do, let's see, Evanescence songs. By the way, their new album came out. There's some really good stuff on there. I need to listen to it more so I can pick a favorite, but I'm going to play an old classic Evanescence song because I know this one, because I did a cover of it years ago. So I'm going to play a little bit of My Immortal. My Immortal. I think this is the right key. Actually, I don't remember how I went from there, so I'm just going to stop there. Stop on the head. Let's see. Hauntingly Beautiful. Yes, I love that song. There's certain times when, you know, as an artist, you'll hear melodies and you'll just be like, ooh, I wish I wrote that. Dang it, that's good. It's like so much respect, so much love, but at the same time, just like, crap. Seed Bella 18 asked a question. This was a while ago. Thanks for bringing this to my attention, Lindsay. Says, so do you actually read sheet music? For some reason, I thought you said you mostly play by ear, or did I totally make that up? I do read sheet music. I definitely learn best through ear. I'm a really bad sight reader. Like, if you plop a sheet of music in front of me, it will take me forever to learn it. But if I can hear it, I can learn it so much faster. But I can read sheet music, and the reason that I have like this in front of me, I actually had this memorized fully, but I like to look at the sheet music because there's notes on it of like I can still read the music, but I have it pretty much memorized. But there's notes of like play at the frog here, swell here, you know, like it's more notes on how I like to play it, and or fingerings. Like you can see there's little numbers drawn on there, like that I put in my own special fingerings. And so a lot of the times when I'm reading sheet music, it's to remember just the little extra things. And then for this book, yeah, I do not have this memorized. You know, I've played it many times, so I have an idea of where I'm going with it, but I couldn't just like play this. I have to look at it to kind of like familiarize myself with it when I'm playing these exercises. So yes, I definitely can read sheet music. I'm just not good at it. I learn much better through ear. But it's like, it's always helpful to have both. Okay. Now we shall continue on. I shall play another song. I play, let's see, play maybe. Sleepwalking. Because Sleepwalking's birthday was yesterday, or 2 days ago. Played that in a while. Can she do it? Can I do it? And I did it. Let's see. Also my vibrato, it's not fixed yet. I've been saying in these practices, I've been working a lot on vibrato. And I would say now when I'm playing, I'm doing it the correct way, like 25% of the time, which is really good, you know? from going from not even being able to do it slowly when thinking about it to starting to implement it into my playing, that's great because I practice, you know, the exercise every day. So a lot of people ask me about vibrato. I'm just going to quickly go over the technique of vibrato and how you learn it. I have done vibrato. There's like several ways you can do vibrato. It's one thing to say that one's wrong or one's right. I was taught a wrist vibrato, but I want to better use a full arm vibrato. And there's places for both. But I want to get really good at the full arm vibrato so that I can choose when I want to do this kind and when I want to do this kind. The problem with the wrist vibrato is I was taught incorrectly to roll up like this, like ding, 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 ding. But you're supposed to pull back. Anyways, because our ears associate correct pitch if the note dips below it slightly. It doesn't associate correct pitch if the note goes above it. So is incorrect. Is correct. I don't know if that makes sense. So this is correct vibrato in slow motion. This is incorrect because one goes above the pitch, one goes below. Does that make sense? Anyway, so if you're trying to learn vibrato, make sure to learn it so that you don't go because that's how I was taught was. That's not right. It's supposed to be pulled back. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on, and I didn't realize this like literally until like a year ago. And I was like, oh, I've been doing vibrato wrong my whole life. What? And then it's when I decided I would also work on trying to implement a hand, like a full arm vibrato. Just a little richer, a little smoother than the wrist. It's a little more shrill. Anyways, like I said, places for both. If someone says my vibrato is also wrong, oh no. It's okay. There's ways to fix it. Like I said, I just do, I used to practice vibrato, like I said, like this, and now I practice it the opposite way. And if you want to stick to wrist vibrato, you can also just make sure you're going back and not like as far forward. Also, it's not the end of the world if you don't want to change it. Like, I've gotten away with it as a professional violinist for, you know, years. So it's not the end of the world. It's something that I decided I wanted to fix. No one noticed. No one cared. I cared. So I wanted to fix it. Anyways, up to you. And my teacher, my professional violinist teacher even was like, you don't have to fix it. She's like, if you want your intonation to be slightly better, I would suggest it. And I was like, oh, shoot. So anyways, okay, I've seen a couple people request Hold My Heart. This is another song that I love doing live. This one was so fun. I got to be so sassy. Yeah. Whether I do ZZ's part or my part. fun one. So a lot of people saying like, what are the lyrics about? What again? I really liked the lyrics of this song. They weren't super artistic or anything, but I remember I went into the writing session and I told him the line. I was like, I want to write a song, but somewhere in it has the line, I don't need a man to hold my hand. I just want one to hold my heart. Because I was like, at the time, I was frustrated with dating and I was sick of dating all these dudes that were just like, I was like, they're just not confident enough in themselves because they feel like the fact that I'm so independent, you know, makes them not needed, like as a man. And I was like, no, I don't need you to like take care of me. I'm very independent. I just need you to take care of me. You know, like I don't need you, but I need you. Like you're still important. Like I need you to hold my heart, you know? So it was like a sassy song to all the bimbos I was dating at the time. Anyways, so yeah, the don't need a hero to save me. I'm not a girl to set free. I've done fine on my own. I can't remember the words. I don't know. Oh well. I might be strong. I might be weak. There might be a part of me that I won't let you keep. Ooh, been down this road. I've gone so far. I don't need a man to hold my hand. I just want one to hold my heart. I know, I really liked writing that song. I remember in the session being like, this is so good. I'm so excited. I was like really pumped about it. Okay. Someone was asking a question earlier, but now it's so far away. So far away. And I wanted to day. Is that Nickelback? Now that we're here, so far away.
Sounds like a Nickelback.
Anybody back me up, or am I the only person on the planet that knows this song?
I got nothing.
Okay. Oh, Linkin Park. Yes, I think it is Linkin Park. Or, oh wait, no, someone says yes, that's Nickelback. Yep, we're Nickelback. I would have believed Linkin Park too. Nickelback, one of the most respected bands in the industry. Definitely. Just kidding. I mean, you can't laugh at Nickelback though. They've made millions and millions of
Very successful.
Yeah, they're very successful. So we can all laugh while they go to the bank.
Yeah.
Okay, someone's been asking if I know Martin Garrix. I do know Martin Garrix. I would, yeah, like we've chatted a couple times. He's very, very nice. I really like. He is just a genuinely like kind person. So, just a fun-loving, very happy person who genuinely loves what he does. Like, it's just so fun to watch him produce. Like, he's like a kid in a candy store. He gets so excited as he's producing stuff. And it's just fun to see that, you know, like, see people that still love what they do. Like, I love what I do still. And I feel very fortunate about that because not everyone does. I forgot. Also, guys, if you wanted, I've seen Benji putting the Discord link, so thank you, Benji. If you guys want to join our Discord, we have a really fun Discord. You can just type in !Discord into the chat. Thank you, Benji. And a link will pop up so that you can join it. Just come hang. Again, if you subscribe, you get to be a part of the subscribers only section of the Discord, which is pretty cool because I go in there. Sorry, I didn't go in last week, but normally I go in there at least once a week and I answer all the questions from the subs only section, so that's fun. And also by being a subscriber you get the cute little emojis, which I just love. They were done by Helen Butcher, one of my fans, and they are so adorable. And then lastly, by subscribing or donating anything to this Twitch channel, it is all going to charity. I have a charity, it's called the Upside Fund, which I give money back to people in our fan community who are struggling, who especially, I have a soft spot in my heart for people who are going through medical issues and can't pay their medical bills, or they can't pay their house bills because of medical issues. And so anyways, through the Upside Fund, we've been able to help a lot of people, especially through this last year of COVID. So anyways, all money from the subscriptions, from the donations of this channel, all go to the Upside Fund. So yeah, if you subscribe, that's where it's going. It's helping our friends. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Did I just eat breakfast? Yes. Is it time for second breakfast? Yes. Anybody Lord of the Rings fan? I remember my dad used to say that all the time. Like, my dad was really into movie quotes, and so he would, but that was one quote from Lord of the Rings, one of the hobbits, you know. He's like, what about breakfast? He says, I don't think we're getting breakfast today, Pippin. He goes, what about second breakfast? So that's like one of my dad's favorite movie quotes. He'd always be like, what about second breakfast? Oh, I love it. Okay, nice shirt. Thank you. Boss! Babe! It says babe at the bottom, but you can't see it. Okay, in honor of my dad, I'm going to play Guardian / Lose You Now, because that was a song that when I wrote it, I felt like just embodied my dad. I mean, it was obviously about Gavi and my dad. It's about angels. But for some reason, and even my sister, I didn't even tell her it was about that. And when she heard Guardian, she said, this song makes me think of dad. And so, I don't know. I think that he and his angel spirit self helped me and Mako write this song. I think Gavi helped too. Mako shared such a beautiful experience when he was writing this song. He wrote the lyrics to it. I wrote Guardian, then he wrote the lyrics. That's how the song came to be for Lucy Now. And he said that it was like this download of information. He said it's the fastest he's ever written a song. And I honestly think, I always say, I think we get inspiration from our angels. You know, I think that they're helping us, they're guiding us, giving us love, all of those things. And I just was like, oh my gosh, I got this overwhelming feeling that I really feel like my angels, my dad and Gavi, they both were writers in their own way. I think they helped give him that download to write the song. And who knows, you know, people might be like, oh, that's not true, it's whatever, like, that's impossible, he just got inspired. Sure, I choose to believe in like a lot of optimistic things, you know. I choose to believe in signs that give me hope. I choose to believe in things that make me feel close to people I love. And, you know, and if like all my faith isn't true at the end of the day, it's like, well, did it make me a happier person? Did it make me a better person? Did it give me hope? Did it give me love for more people? And the answer would be yes. Lindsay, I'm giving a motivational speech. Oh my gosh. You think you can trust someone and invite them to your life? On that note, I'm going to play Guardian. Yes, I think I'll play the Guardian version. No, I'm kidding. Rather than the Lose You Now version, since I don't have Mako here to sing it. By the way, tomorrow, I haven't announced it yet, tomorrow in place of...
I'm just gonna go.
In place of book club, because I haven't picked a new book yet, which I'm so sorry about that. We will be starting book club up again. But in place of book club tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming at 3 o'clock, so 2 hours before book club normally was. And it's going to be me and Mako cooking, because you guys keep requesting I do another cooking live stream. So I think we're actually gonna make overnight oats. So I'll post you know, because you know me, I love cereal, I love breakfast cereal, so overnight oats is gonna be great. So, and also that's something that Mako and I joke about. So I invited him over. I was like, hey, do you want to come do a live stream where we make overnight oats? And he was like, down. So it's gonna be, I'm sure this will be very outside his comfort zone. So I'm like really proud that he's doing it. So yeah, join us tomorrow, 3 o'clock Pacific time, baking. Now, Guardian. Tune. I can't handle that. Guardian and Lose You Now, built from the same song, but they have like very different feels to them. Guardian is super like almost like empowering. You know, they're both hopeful, but Guardian is really empowering, and like there's a little bit more of a somber hopefulness, like, and sweetness to, like, I would say, yeah, Lose You Now is more like sweet. And anyways, and which is really cool because it's just like how, that's what's so interesting about music and production and all these choices that you make as an artist, or, you know, when I work with these producers, is simple little things can completely change the whole vibe of a song. Let's see, what else did I see in here? I saw a couple questions and I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw someone saying they were upset about the ads that came in at a bad time. You know, I'm sorry. I don't control the ads because I'm a affiliate channel. I have to have the ads. I actually don't get a choice in that. So I'm sorry about the ads. If you don't want them, you can subscribe. You know, but that's the only way out of it. And again, it's not my choice.
You can use Amazon Prime too.
And
To subscribe. Yeah.
you can use Amazon Prime to subscribe. Do you get like one subscription?
I think you get one.
Oh, you guys, if you have Amazon Prime, you can choose me as your one subscription. Just saying. Oh, that's amazing. Oh. Yeah, that's what lots of people are saying. Like, yeah, they've used Prime. Get one free sub per month. Yes. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right, I'll play a couple more here. Let's see. I'll do a request from the non-Lindsey songs. Kingdom Hearts. We did.
It's like 4 songs back in your texts.
Okay. I'll try one. I did a Kingdom Hearts medley a long time ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a long time ago. Oh wait, I need to keep my headphones in. Also, the up theme. I don't know, like maybe that would be a fun one to do because I've never done it. Let's see. Up theme. Here we go. Let's take a listen to this. I'm gonna learn this real quick. What a cute movie. Does anyone else just cry in the first like 2 minutes of Up? Pixar is just amazing. Disney, Pixar, all those guys, they're so good at hitting the perfect heartstrings. They know how to do it. Okay, here we go. Listening. Oh gosh, okay. I do like vaguely remember this. It's a very cute theme. Okay, let me listen to the rest.
I love it.
It's so cute. I should do this justice and learn this. This is so cute.
I was literally just texting Mark saying she needs to do an up cover.
Yeah, I'll just like film myself in my backyard with some balloons attached to my back.
Let's do it.
And
We should just tape balloons.
actually, this would be amazing. Let's get a box and make a house around me. Like, you know, like I'll be in the house, my arms will be sticking out, and like balloons on the house, and this giant box. It'll be great.
I know what we're doing this weekend.
I was excited. I'm sorry. I'm serious. Anyways, just playing that first initial melody, I was like, oh. love it. I'm not going to take the time to learn it now because I'm going to learn it later. For reals. How many violins do I have? I need to actually go through and like count them, but I have quite a few. Not a ton. I think a lot of people are surprised I don't have more because it looks like I have a lot more because I like dress them up for music videos. Like actually I'll make costumes for my violins and repurpose them. For example, many of you might have seen on my Instagram, I showed how I made these like violin shells or these costumes out of paper for the Wild Rift video, the League of Legends one. And it was really funny because I actually saw a little clip from someone reviewing the video and they're like, those violins are awesome. And I wanted to be like, they're made of paper! Michael's! Because he was like, where does she get these? I'm like, craft time. Okay, someone was actually asking for Wild Rift, so I'll play just a little bit of it. Why not Legends Never Die? I enjoyed putting a lot of songs in that. There were 4 songs, I think, in that medley, and that kind of just bounced back and forth. I was very proud of how that medley came together. But also, interesting fact, Mako wrote 3 of the songs that were in that medley, and he sang one of them, maybe 2 of them. Like he sang Rise, this one. That one. I mean, he didn't do all that. I added that. Yeah. But he wrote Legends Never Die, he wrote Rise, and then I think he helped write the KDA song that's in there, Pop Star. No one really recognized that Pop Star was in there, probably because I played it really smoothly instead of like a K-pop song. I played it for a lot of the song. I played it very like smooth. Anyways, I played it really like sweet and smooth, and I was like, oh, no one recognized it. Okay. Let's see, I've seen any other requests. Dynamite by BTS. I hosted their music video release on Fortnite. It was so random. I was the host of because they had an in Fortnite game music video release, and so people in the game could watch it in Fortnite as avatars, and I was the host. Anyways, very strange. One of the more like unique things I've ever done, but it was fine. It was fun. So let me think. How did that song go?
I just texted you if you wanna.
I think I can remember it because we listened to it like 4 times that day. Yeah, just in that moment. I just needed to like start it in my brain. Whoever requested it is like singing it right now. They're like trying to help me. Okay. As soon as I pull it up, I'm gonna remember it. Shoot. Oh, it's like almost there. I've almost got it.
I just remember like the like the.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. But how does it start? Oh, it's so funny. It's like as soon as I pull up the video, I remember it before it even starts. I'm gonna skip the pre-chorus and go straight to the good stuff. We're gonna light it up like dynamite. That was my favorite part of the whole song. Okay. Let's do another Lindsey song. Oh, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, actually, I see in the request. I'll do that one. I recorded a version of that a long time ago, but I think I can still remember it. I love that song. It takes me right back to high school. I did like a funny little note there, but okay. Anyways, getting long. I'll stop. But yeah, I love that song. I saw. Oh gosh, I just saw a request that looked kind of fun. Maybe Electric Daisy. Okay, Weezer, Say It Ain't So. Oh, growing up, I loved I still love Weezer. We went to their concert when we were on tour. You were definitely there in the rain with us. It was so fun. Like, if you're a Weezer fan at all, I highly recommend going to one of their shows. We had the best time. We had a day off on tour, and they were playing at the venue we were going to play at the next day. We were there a day early, so we got to go see it, and it was amazing. Okay, Say It Ain't So. Hard taker. Sorry, not heartbreaker. Hard taker. Okay. Gonna play a little bit of Electric Daisy. Someone requested that one. I haven't played that in forever. Tyler, Mama Cyclop. Anyways, Tyler. Sorry, I can't read it. I have dyslexia. Anyways, Tyler, you were joking. I can't tell if you were joking or praising me, but you said, "Wow, that fourth finger." Thank you for at least noticing whether that was a bad or a good explanation. I thought she was doing pretty good. Okay. Okay. Is it? Anyways, so sorry. Oh no, it's a good thing. Thank you, Tyler. No, I appreciate you being conscious of my fourth finger. It's working really hard. And it was funny because I was even thinking in that song, like, fourth finger, fourth finger. Anyways, I'm going to continue because I really like the second verse of that song. So. I'm butchering it. Okay. Ooh, yeah, Tyler also noticed that the same section of the song I messed up both times. So that is a perfect example of why when I was normally practicing, I would definitely stop and play that over and over and over again to make sure, because obviously it's a section I don't remember, you know, or my hands for some reason aren't liking. So yes, that is definitely, someone asked earlier if I would play Violin Rock, and I think I'm going to, and Final Countdown. Those are both two I'm going to play. Violin Rock is actually, I'm going to play it because it's the first song I ever wrote, the first original tune. I think it's still on my YouTube channel, but I played it in a pageant. I wrote it to play a rock song in a pageant because I was trying to earn money for college. And this is what I came up with, and I couldn't think of a name for it, so I just called it Violin Rock because it was a violin song to a rock beat.
Very creative.
Very creative, yeah. I just wanted them to be very clear on what was happening. This violin is rocking on stage.
No questions.
Yeah, no questions. Lindsey Stirling will now be playing Violin Rock, in case you're wondering what the genre is. I mean, I guess there could have been a lot of questions, because it was the first time I had ever, like, moved while playing. It was the first time I'd ever done anything performance-wise, like outside of classical as a soloist. So anyways, it started off not rocking, and then it like ramps up into rocking. I have not played this in years. I'll be amazed if I can even remember it. But it starts off just, there was a little like cymbal tap, like, and then it like, it speeds up, speeds up, speeds up, and then like the drums kicked in and like guitar kicked in, and I felt so cool. So here we go. Sounds very Russian, actually. tap, 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 tap. Started. And that's when the guitar and drums kicked in. No, if I can remember. That's the idea. Good times. That's on my, I think it's still on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Violin Rock. Don't forget it. Just so you know what it is. All right, final countdown. I'm just going to skip again too. Yeah. I actually played at this charity event a couple years ago where every artist that played had to do an 80s cover, and I did the final countdown. This was years ago, but I mixed it with Eye of the Tiger. It was so fun. So we go. Keep the bum, 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 da 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 da, bum, anyway. Bum, 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 da 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 da. If only I had 2 vocal cords. All right. So, okay, just a few minutes left here. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Thanks for sticking around. Just want to say I love you guys. I'm really enjoying these streams. A couple house cleaning items. Again, also just a few little quick fun announcements. Again, managers would kill me. Hopefully they're not on here, but because I'm not allowed to say these things. But I have really good information saying that tour is probably going to happen this summer, but I can't say anything more than that. They made me promise. They're like, don't, because I mean, this isn't an official announcement because I can't technically say anything, but I can't like officially like post. But you guys are like this is like my close-knit friends. Lindsay, don't look at me like that. She's looking at me like, shame on you.
She's saying I'm getting text right
now. No, you're not. Are you? You are not. Okay, anyways, I'm just saying it's looking like it's going to happen. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I'm projecting. Also, again, anyone who subscribes, these are the things that come with your subscription. One, you don't have to look at the ads. Sorry about the ads. They're out of my control. They have to be there. But if you subscribe, you can skip the ads. You don't have to watch them. Secondly, you get the cute little emojis that only subscribers get. They're little Lindseys with hearts and violins, and they're just absolutely adorable. You also get to be a part of the subs only section of the Discord, and I go on there every week and I try to answer all the questions. Anyone can be a part of the regular Discord, which I love. There's quite a fun community growing on there. So you can just type in !Discord in the chat to bring up a link, and that way you can go be a part of the Discord. So yes, anyone can be a part of the Discord. There is a subs only section for subscribers. Also, anyone who donates to this Twitch and anyone who subscribes, all the proceeds and the money from my Twitch, it doesn't go to me, it actually goes to my charity, the Upside Fund, which helps people who are going through medical crisis and helping them pay medical bills and other bills. So anyways, we've helped a lot of people through the Upside Fund, so I want to thank anyone who's supported that, anyone who's subscribed or donated here or in any other of the areas, so that's cool. Also, tomorrow I will be doing a Twitch stream with Mako. We're going to be baking at 3 o'clock. Pacific time. So 3 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow, baking overnight oats with Mako. Going to be fun. So, yes. Can I ask for, okay, let's see. Can you ask for Warm in the Winter? Yes, you can. I might not play it, but you can ask. Actually, why not? PJs with fuzzy socks. Ugly sweaters with polka dots, warm cookies, had my fill. I might have gained a pound or two to help with the chill. Hot cocoa, piping hot, snuggled up in our favorite spot. Whisper things we shouldn't say, and I don't plan on leaving here till Christmas Day. Windows frosted, summer sleeping, I don't really mind. I know that it's cold outside. The world is bundled up in white. I just need you by my side, 'cause I'm warmer in the winter with you. My puppy's back. Come here, Luna. Really hard to lift you with one arm. There we go. Say hi to Luna, everybody. My little anxiety puppy. It's okay, I understand. I love you. I love it when I give her little kisses. Her eyes, they just like, oh, they just blink. Watch. Just. Okay, sit on the pillow. Good girl. Okay. Any other things I feel like I need to announce? Also, just saying, I think Lindsey and I have talked about doing so anyways, just so you know, speaking of touring, it's going to be tough this year for artists that are touring just because, anyways, everything's different. Financially, venues can't afford to pay us what they normally did, and so all of us have to cut our budget somehow in order to be able to tour without, losing a ton of money. So anyways, that aside, Lindsey and I are trying to think of a way to earn money to make some costumes because our costumes got kind of destroyed on the European Artemis tour. They just did not last. They stretched out. They got gross. So we need some new costumes. So anyways, we're thinking about doing, like I said, all the money goes to the Upside Fund from all my Twitch streams, but I'm thinking about doing maybe one long, maybe a marathon Twitch stream where all the money from that Twitch stream and any donations will be going towards costumes. And so, yeah, I'll announce that later, but I think it'd be really fun. I think I'll do an auction for some clothing, not clothing, costumes. Some old costumes that I have. I have so many costumes for music videos, props, all kinds of things. And so I think I might do an auction where people on Twitch can, bid for and buy some of the costumes. Anyway, and all the money will be going towards helping us with costumes and just touring expenses so that, another thing, I don't want to cut any of my touring people. And so I'm trying to figure out how I can afford to bring my entire crew on tour, with a very cut budget. Anyways, not your problem. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. But I'm just saying we're going to have a fundraiser. I don't like to ask you guys for money, so I'll try to make it something that's fun and worth your time. Because I don't like just asking you to give me. That's why I didn't want to make Twitch for me. I didn't want to ask you guys to just give me money, because I ask you guys to do a lot. I ask you to buy albums. I ask you to buy tickets to shows. The last thing I want to do is ask you to buy anything else. So that's why all this money goes to charity. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking because I've been talking a really long time. I do that. I'm going to play one last song. What should be the last song? I'm going to play, well, maybe I'll play two last songs. I'm going to play, can't decide. Maybe On the Veil. I haven't played that on any of the streams, I don't think. And I love that song. Hope I can remember it. Oh! There it is. I haven't played this in so long. Hold on. I got this. I'm gonna try this one more time. Wow. My comments got way backed up. Hold on, coming down. I like to like glance at what you guys are saying while I'm playing. Okay, don't worry, I got this. They go away if you don't play them. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. One more time. There, but it was worth it, I think. That's one of my favorite like drops, you know, like of any of the songs I've ever written, especially back in the day when I used to be like, it's all about the drop. It's all about the EDM drop. Woo! That one just feels, I love doing that one live. Okay, one last song, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna do one chorus of, I'm gonna leave you on a fun note. I haven't played Don't Let This Feeling, I'll play Roundtable into Don't Let This Feeling Fade. Okay? I think I remember that. I made a little medley as we talked about earlier. One Love. So, for anyone who doesn't know, that was Roundtable going into Don't Let This Feeling Fade. Don't Let This Feeling Fade featured Lecrae, who was rapping on it, which was he's super rad. And then Weezer! Rivers Cuomo from Weezer sings, "Don't let this feeling fade, launch into the sky." You know, it's actually really funny about this song, and I've never had this happen before. A lot of times I'll write the song, and then after you've written it, you send it to different artists. You know, I mean, I guess it always works differently, but usually you find an artist will sing it. This song, I sent it to Rivers' team, and they were like, "Oh, Rivers is interested." And he sent back a completely different chorus than the one we had written. He didn't even like say anything. He just like sent it back with new lyrics and new like melody. But it was kind of funny because I was like, his is actually cooler. Like, I liked his better. So I was like, thanks. Amy was the only other person but I sent the song to Amy for Love Goes On and was like, please like write some words to this, you know, and Amy, she came back with a bunch of words too. So yeah, Amy wrote her part, and then for that song, and River totally just rewrote what I wrote, which is so funny, and I love it. But that's probably one of the songs that I've done that I wish had done better. You know what I mean? Like it was a song that I felt like, of all the songs that were like not super appreciated or just didn't do super well out of the songs that I've written, that's probably the one the most that I'm like, that one didn't do well. I loved that song. That one was a jam. But
funny story about that. When I first started working for you, and I haven't heard any of your music before.
I
saw that one at our pre-production. They were like previewing all the graphics for it, and I was like, this is a really good song. I was just blown away. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that song's a fun song. I don't know, it's a blast. I never did a music video for it because it's really hard to coordinate 3 artists' schedules to make a music video. 2 is hard enough. So we just never got to do it. And also, I was going to make it a follow-up, a sequel to Roundtable Rival, where Rivers Cuomo was going to be the bad guy.
So funny.
And he was going to come back to my town to try to take it over. And I wasn't sure if I think Lecrae was going to be on my side. Because, like, River Cuomo, he's pretty powerful. He'd be really hard to beat, so I needed help. Anyways, it would have been so fun, but I still think I might go back and make a music video for that one, even though it's like 3 albums ago at this point because of the Christmas album. Who cares? Anyways, thank you for joining me. I always enjoyed doing these so much. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. You're just the best. I appreciate your support and, you know, this community so much, and I know that sounds cheesy to say, but it's really been so healing for me through this pandemic when I can't go out, I can't travel, and see you guys, to be able to do this with you here. It means the world to me. So thank you. Hope to see you maybe on tour this summer. Wink, wink. And yeah, we'll be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock making overnight oats. This is literally the most random stream Twitch you've ever seen. Book clubs, overnight oats, violining, occasional gaming. That's it for today, folks. See you tomorrow. Bye.